Hey guys, what's up? This is Jake at Zamfire back again with another Call of Duty mobile video. And in today's video, we are going to talk about the top 5 loadouts of Season 8. Now, as you know, Season 9 is being released on 6th August and today is 2nd. So, without any further ado, let's start this video. So, as you all guessed, the number 5 gun is the Rust Moonstone. This gun is a pretty good gun for long range and medium range, but I'm not sure for close range because there are many more guns which are on this list which can beat it in close range. But this is a very good gun. I personally think this is better than the HBR. I'll just show you right here. I personally think it's better than the HBR because though the HBR has a greater fire rate, this gun is outstanding. It can be used in any map, any mode, anywhere. So for the attachments, I'll first go with the foregrip because it needs a good recoil to adjust the accuracy and get quicker kills. Obviously the second one will be quick draw. Almost every SMG and AR needs a quick draw. And the last attachment, you know what, I have 3 options. Or you can put a long barrel, you can put a stock, or you can put in FMJ. So in my opinion, I always use the FMJ because this gun, as you can see, its range becomes 42, but still without the long barrel, its kills for long range are outstanding. So that's why I prefer FMJs, so that it can be outnumbered in close range combats. So yep, this is my 5th gun on number 5. This is my number 5 spot, and as this is the Reaper Grinder skin suits very well with this. As you can see, it's like some old model of the Reaper, or type of jungly type of. And then we have the J358. I don't use the knife or the FHJ18 or the MW11, but J3580G, this skin is so good. I don't use the other ones. So the J358 with a laser sight, an FMJ, and an extended mag. That's what I use. So the pistol and the operator skill Annihilator, I use it for every loadout. Like this, these two are the most important things, like Annihilator, and they have to be there. Like there's no change. Until and unless I'll make a video on the water gun and the Purifier H2O and the Katana. So I'll just be with the Annihilator. And for the grenade, for the lethal equipment, I'm using the frag grenade color spectrum. I used to use trip mines, but now I use these frag grenades. This was the one I got from Championship Purple. This was the one I think I got this from an event. I got it from an event, and this was from a lucky draw. So, and even this, the trophy system, it just avoids grenades to fall off and other grenades. And I usually don't use the smoke grenade. So trophy system is for me. So even the frag grenade and the trophy system are 2 necessary ones, like they won't change. So the gun on a number 4 spot is none other than the KN44. So as you can see, they're the same attachment, same perks. I just use fast recover to get 2 to 3 kills instantly. Like if I kill someone and I get half damage, I'll go to 75% and then I can kill the other one. and Vulture because I need a lot of ammo, and as I'm a good player, I need more. I need more and more bullets, so that's why I need Vulture to pick up much faster nukes. And this is Death Silence. The Death Silence is always recommended in Search and Destroy. You can hear footsteps of your enemy. So yup, the KN. I earlier used to use the KN-44. I earlier used to use this skin of the KN-44. I just show it to you. I don't remember the name, but many people still use it. It's the KN-44 Ashen Viper. Many people use this skin now, and this skin was in a lucky draw too. The KN-44 Color Spectrum. I'll just show it to you after the attachments for this gun. So if I recommend the attachments, I'll go with the foregrip, the quick draw, and for the third attachment, you can either put an extended mag or an FMJ, and I always don't need so many bullets, so I always, as I already have the Vulture, so I'll go with FMJ. You can put a suppressor and a stock on it, but I personally suggest the FMJ. I don't know what are your attachments, and nothing. I just use the iron sight because the iron sight is so clean for this gun. Yeah, you must have seen the iron sight, and this was from the daily rewards. Battery Wasteland Warrior. I think this skin should be in a crate. Like, look at this. This is such a good skin. Like, even this is one of my top 5. Now, for the number 3 spot. Wait. Did you think that I would have gone to the number 3 spot before telling you that subscribe to my channel? Subscribe right now. Just right now. And I'll upload more videos on these. So our number 3 spot is none other than the legendary QQ9 Flood. Now, this gun is the best gun I've seen for close range combats and medium range combats. Now this gun, its recoil is not so controllable, so it cannot be used in long ranges. It can only be used in medium ranges and close ranges. It's the king of close ranges. Literally, mark my words. It's the king of the close range guns in the whole world. So I'll just show you the attachments quickly. So it obviously needs an extended mag because the default magazine capacity is 30, and that's too less. And that's too less for this gun because its fire rate is 68. So after putting an extended mag, it comes up highly at 45, so that's much preferable. Now the next attachment is the foregrip, just for the recoil. And then the last attachment, I will personally give 3 choices for this. So my first choice is the quick draw, the long barrel, and the FMG. Well, personally, I don't need the FMG because its fire rate is pretty damn good, and therefore I'll use the quick draw. And I don't need a long barrel because this gun is made for close ranges. So, and no iron sight again. Actually, I'll just tell you, in any of my top 5 guns, there are no optics, and I will surely post a video on this gun. This is the king of SMGs, not the king, like the prince of SMGs, because you know what. So, and the artery skin is surely the most suitable skin for this gun. As you can see, This skin is also very good. I got it in the Bloody Vengeance draw with this Type 25 Bloody Vengeance. I don't actually use the Type 25, but Type 25 is actually a very good gun. I will later after... Wait. I told you the top 3 guns. No, I told you the 5th, 4th and 3rd guns for my top 5. But before number 2 and number 1, I know you already have guessed what would be the 2 guns, but I'm sure you won't know the positions. So before that, I'll just show you the honorable mentions. I again have 3 honorable mentions. Now these guns, just make sure that these guns are very good, but they cannot fight back for these 5 guns to come in the top 5 list. So let's hop into the honorable mentions. Okay, so here we are. My first honorable mention will be the AK-117. Like, this gun is perfectly controllable by its fire rate and its damage. Like, these 2 combinations can make this gun outstanding. Like, this gun is perfect for team deathmatch and search and destroy, and I'm sure for that. So the attachments for this gun, I surely prefer a red dot sight on this gun, because this gun really needs a sight, as its iron sight is pretty bad in my personal opinion. Okay, so we are with the red dot sight, and my second attachment, and every AR needs a quick draw. Literally, it needs a quick draw. Now, for my second attachment, this is a tough decision here. Okay, so my second attachment will be the FMJ, and now, because the FMJ gives it a lot of damage, and that's how people get destroyed, literally destroyed so quickly. So the 2 options for the 3rd attachment are the foregrip and the stock. So I really prefer the stock in this. This gun literally needs a stock, and this gun, I don't know how, but this gun is very good with the stock. This goes really well with the stock. So this is my loadout, and I've chosen Ghost Hazmat for this gun. And let's go on to honorable mention 2. So our honorable mention 2 is none other than the Pharaoh. Now this gun is literally a 3-shot destroyer. I mean it, this is a 3-shot destroyer. I'll tell you, its iron sight is such a good one. It's such a good iron sight, like 2 V's and a line in between. Like, what better iron sight can you get from this? Now, for the attachments, you know, the quick draw, the laser sight, and the FMJ. You can go with the foregrip too if you want, but I personally suggest the laser sight. So yup, this is my loadout for the Pharaoh. And now let's hop into honorable mention 3. Now honorable mention 3 is none other than... Wait. Before getting to honorable mention 3, make sure to subscribe my channel. I know I'm telling this the second time. but subscribe to my channel now. Okay, let's go. Not taking it seriously. Don't take it seriously. Just for my actions. So the honorable mention 3 is none other than the one-shot buster, the KRM 262. Now look at this gun. This gun is literally the best shotgun I've ever seen, and its iron sight is so clean and such a decent iron sight to kill people. Now, as you can see, the iron sight, it has a circle and a red line in between. So this gun has many options for these attachments. So I'll just go with the razor sight to be more accurate. Then I'll go with the long barrel. Obviously, these two attachments are the main attachments. Now the third attachment depends on the fast reload and the extended mag, because no one cares about the suppressor. Though you can put a suppressor, but it can even if you put a suppressor, there is no use for the long barrel, because the long barrel increases its range from 10 and the suppressor decreases it from 10. So what's the point? It will remain 40. So what will it just do is just hide your minigun, shots at in the map. So I seriously prefer the extended map, because fast reload is not as fast as it should be. Like there is not much difference between the normal default reloading and the reloading with fast reload attachment. So these were our honorable mentions, and if you don't know, this guy is Reaper. This is the default skin of Reaper, and this is the Reaper the Grinder. So I got this skin in Season 5 Battle Pass with this David Mason skin. So let's hop in to number 2 spot. Well, I think you already have guessed the number 2 spots. This gun is the best AR I've ever seen in the whole game. So this gun is none other than it's none other than just joking. It's the DRH chain. Yup, it's the DRH chain. So this gun, it has only 3 attachments. The main attachments: OTM, foregrip, and an extended mag. Instead of foregrip, you can put a quick draw, but I prefer the foregrip, because with its iron sight, it has the normal speed with an optic with a quick draw, so it doesn't matter. I just attached a foregrip to this gun. So this gun is literally, why is he doing this again? Yup. Well, I think you recognize the number 1 spot. It is none other than the Cordite. This thing is the best gun. It can overcome any gun in the game. This gun is best for medium range and long range. There are many guns which can beat it in close range. Like not many, only 2 or 3, which includes the QQ9 and the Faro and the MSMC. Not the MSMC actually. The Cordite can beat the MSMC. So the attachments, you know what, the attachments for this gun always change. Like I am on legendary and my rank always keeps on increasing. So it depends for what players do you play, what type of players do you play. So if you want to go aggressive on close range, I just prefer the quick draw. Quick draw is main for this gun. not the main actually, but for close range I just prefer the FMJ, quick draw and stock if you want to go aggressive on close range. Now for a decent damage I just prefer the quick draw, the long barrel and the foregrip. And if you want to make it much aggressive, so you can put a fast reload in why do I miss my words? Yup, you can put a fast reload instead of the quick draw. So this can be a bit aggressive, but for me I don't follow these two. Now for me the best loadout for the Cordite is the foregrip, the FMJ and the laser sight. Yeah, because actually this gun doesn't need a quick draw if you are with the iron sight, but if you are with the optic it needs a quick draw. But it doesn't need a quick draw because the iron sight's ADS speed is much faster than the optics. So I just prefer the two accuracy speeders and the so that was my loadout, and the Spectre Geist skin suits this gun very well. So well, this is the end of this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications and like this video. Until then, bye.